the old.
That's dope. That's dope. So where for you? Where did what was young Trenchy like? Were you always into music? Like where did you find that passion for music? Where did that come from?
Music came early. I want to say like I was probably like 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like once
Okay.
I first time I put some words together, I was like,
Uh huh.
oh, alright, this type, it's fun. You know
Uh
what I
huh.
mean? Just playing with like little school, you know what I mean, school type rhymes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Then yeah, DMX really.
Oh okay. All right.
DMX
There we
was
go. Yep.
that was the first person that I heard that made me want to like rap.
Like
Like
oh snap.
yeah,
Okay.
like just the hunger,
Uh
just
huh.
the pain of stories. You know what I'm saying? All that combined together just
Mhm.
fueled me to be. I ain't really start writing music till I was like 10. I met my bro, you know what I'm saying? My day
That's
one,
still
day
crazy
one.
though.
Yeah.
That's that 10 is still
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Sixth
dope.
grade, Philip Scholar started writing music.
Uh
Me
huh.
and my bro, Loyalty. Yeah, shout out my bro.
Nah, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope, man. Where did the name Trenchy the Guy come from?
Trenchy the guy came from the bottom, you know what I mean? Just being in the streets where you gotta figure, you know what I'm saying, things out on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Like not really having all the resources, but you know one way or the other.
Gotta
By
make
the
it
end of the
happen.
night, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Make it back home to your family type
Facts,
shit. You know
facts,
what I mean?
facts.
So that's where
100%.
Trenchy came
Trenchy the Guy. Nah, that's dope, man. Yeah, I gotta get some Trench Guys merch too, man.
from.
I need that. I need that. Uh,
Definitely.
so now, where was the moment for you where you were like, I'm gonna start taking music serious? From you being the 7 year old to like, the nursery rhymes to the meeting up with Loyalty at 10. Now, what was the point where you like, you know what, like, let's take it there.
um, I don't really ever feel like it was no one specific like moment,
Mm-hmm.
because anybody tell you that, like, I don't know. I don't speak for everybody. Let me rephrase this. I don't speak for everybody. I speak for me.
Right.
Like, when you got real life going on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this your outlet. This something you pour your resources into. Something you pour yourself into. But like, sometimes like that moment is the furthest thing from your head.
True,
You know what I'm
true.
saying? You got real things. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's never really been no moment. It's always just been like, all right, let me dust this off and let me get active.
Right.
Like,
Let
you
me
know what
talk
I'm saying?
weird.
I got a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, pent up. I got a lot of music, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've been sitting on and holding on.
Yeah.
Let me dump this, you know what I'm saying? It's always more like once I get that feeling like
I gotta get in the booth.
I gotta release. You know what I'm saying? I gotta vent. I gotta get this energy, this frustration, these stories, this, you know what I'm saying? All this.
Nah, I hear it.
You know what I mean?
And what's interesting about that is, so I had my guy Mr. Ford, Pastor Ford, on last week, and he was just talking the same thing in regards of, men's mental health month, which is in June, right? And he was talking about he got hit by like a Mack truck, bro, and was down, being like the superhero of your family, and now you like in a wheelchair type thing, trying to like for me get it back. And he was just saying that like just mentally it takes a toll, because you got to make things happen, and he didn't really have that musical outlet at the time, which is very, to think about it like that. He didn't have a musical outlet, so you have the access to that. I mean, granted, he probably church or praying, whatever it may be, which is very similar.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is very similar, but with you having music and being able to like pour yourself into the music and really like vent to it, just even talk about that too, like in regards of if you had a rough day, you like, what, I'm going to the stew, bro. Like I'm out to just.
And another thing, like as far as like the actual, I can never really address what I'm going through in the moment, like as far as with the music. I might be able to touch on something.
Right.
On it, you know what I mean, a little bit. But as far as like actually fully like delve into something, like I gotta process it. I gotta take my time in whatever situation. You know what I mean? Because as men, and me myself, like, we compartmentalize a lot.
For sure.
Like, I was just
every
having
day.
A conversation recently, like I was speaking on. We compartmentalize a lot.
Every day.
And I've been doing that so long, like that's my norm.
It's a norm,
You know what I mean? Like that's how I function. You know what I mean? So like with the music, it allowed me the space and the freedom to feel like, you know what I mean, I can unpack a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Nah, I dig it. Yeah, and I respect it for the transparency and the vulnerability, because I tell even like when I'm at shows, right, and they're like artists are about to come up, but first disclaimer I say to the crowd, I'm like, yo, listen, like, y'all gotta cheer for these people, because whether you like them or not, like, they're vulnerably coming up here and like saying something that they thought in their mind, recorded it and was like, you know what, I want to share this. You get what I'm saying? So like, just leave that safe space for everybody, and you know, that grace, because you know it's music's subjective. You know, you might hear something and you like, I don't like it, and then somebody else, they're like, yo, I was just feeling that. You know, and yeah, it's just shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to all the musicians out there who you know, just open up and just show that vulnerable side for real.
Definitely.
Let's get into some music, man. So shout outs to my guy Beast. Beast was there. I gotta send him this chat real quick. But we listened to some of your music, because like I said, I kept it real too. Like we probably met like through a dap or something like that, through Jay, like just in passing, but this is probably the longest we've ever talked before, you know, and had a conversation. So, you know, I was like, yo, let me do my research. I'm chilling with Beast. I'm like, yo, bro, like, give me some tracks that I should play from Trenchy, bro. And he's showing me this one song, and I'm like, nah, this is tough. And it was you and Ready Ra, and it's called God Mode, which is off Tales of the Scale 1, right?
Nah, that was on that was actually on Turn Me Up Job.
Okay.
That was on Turn Me Up Job. And we had Character, King Dre. He made that beat. Fire. He made that beat.
Fire. So it's all in-house.
Yeah, all fire when it, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Luke got shot the video, Cinematic Cartel. You know,
the video was fire too. The video was fire. It's mad funny.
Yeah.
Like mad, like
we
entertaining.
Wanted to add, you know what I'm saying, some flavor to it. Like a lot of people be shooting, you know what I mean, regular, real quick, you know what I'm saying? But we wanted to sauce it up and
in the middle of the Judson streets. I was like, yo, traffic going by.
And jumping out of windows and
yo,
stuff.
It was real funny, bro. I loved it. And I think this is probably the first music video he showed for me, and I was like, nah, I love the, like, you showing, like, yo, like, we could have fun with it too. Like, it's you talking about serious stuff too, but we could have fun with it.
And then, like, we also, with me and Reddy, like, we like showing the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like people to see that it's two fire dope MCs out here, and they rock with each other. Like Reddy, that's my guy. Like, they sit on the phone and talk about bullshit, talk about music. You know what I mean? Like, you got that rapport. There's a couple of us out here, so I don't really got too many rap friends.
Right.
I don't look at them as friends. I got, you know what I'm saying? They people I consider, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Associates.
Fam, you know
okay. Fam? Okay.
I treat Pesci, 80, Reddy, you know what I'm saying? My guy PDR. It's a few select people. PDR. Like, I look at them like they family, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got bonds and rapports and, you know what I'm saying, real camaraderie when it comes to music. So.
I dig it. And you hear it in the music too. I think Beast, we were just talking and we were just like catching the bars and stuff like that in the track. And he compared you guys to like Jaden Styles. For me, he was like, yo, that 1-2, like, it's there. And I think he told me that before. And then I listened to it and I was like, all right, it make mad sense. Like, I get what you're saying. For me, very 1-2 punch. And y'all compliment each other on the track too. But enough of all the talking, man. Let's get into it so y'all can hear exactly what we talking about, man. It is your boy DJ Hollywood. This one's called God Mode by Trenchy the Guy, Ready Ra, and shout outs to Turn Me Up Ja. Let's get into it. Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm with Trenchy in the trench. Couple niggas jumped the fence. Niggas pussy up convinced. Heard they left them by the bench. Talk your shit, Trenchy. Talk your shit, man.
Hey, y'all know the vibes, man. Big Trench. Tales of the Scale 2 out right now. All platforms. We burning the city down. Anytime you see me out, it's good gas on deck. And I'm going fucking crazy. Y'all know I'm coming. Man, you little niggas ain't ready for the trench. You see Ready, he with Trench. I brought the 40, Brody brought the y'all stick.
Man, they know who got the city in the armpit.
Real niggas talking, you ain't ready for that
That symbol bar was so hard too. You said they ain't ready for the trench. When you see ready, you see trench. That was fire. What up, gang gang? Aaron's way. I see it. You hear y'all? You hear? You hear? You hear y'all?
We in the building. I told y'all I'm pulling up. We were going up. I told you, tells me to spell 2 out. Everything, everywhere. Get with me.
Yes, sir.
Take 1,000 pills and expand. If you ever test me, you feel your exam. In New York, for the green, I feel like a Jets fan. Steel in my palm, I feel like an X-Man. Blood in my right, dick in my left hand. Birds in the trap, shit looking.
What up, Keith? Talk.
WCDB.
Right back into it. Yes, sir, man. We just took it to the trenches. Shout out to my guy Trenchy, the guy in the building. Shout out to Ready Raw. And shout out to Turn Me Up, Ja. You know what's crazy is I had an ex and she was literally, the studio was right across the street. And I was like, yo, what studio is that? I'm like, and I would never, and I always forget, because in the daytime, you know, I know how studios be. The daytime, I'm just up, out. And one time I see Jar, I'm like, yo, whose studio is it? He's like, yo, this is my studio. I'm like, nah, this is crazy. It's right across the street. And yeah, I've seen a bunch of like dope artists go in there. And so I already know he made a lot of history in there.
Yeah.
So shout out to my guy, Ja, man.
Indeed.
Video was fire. Video was fire. Super dope concept. Love the 1-2 punch. Yeah, man. So now, so you were talking about the camaraderie of the 518, man. I feel like a lot of people say that the 518 hasn't hit its pinnacle, hit its heights.
Most certainly not.
Because people don't collaborate as much. But I do see collaboration though, right? In the same breath. And you got a bunch of. When I look at your album, bro, you got a bunch of dope features on there at that too. But just talk about just you. So when you typically collab with somebody specifically, right? Is it a lot of 518 people because you grew up with them? You like you said a little bit earlier, just like the rapport and stuff like that. But what makes you even want to like collaborate with someone?
All right, as far as the music goes, like when it comes to other projects, like when I'm working on my own project, I strategically pick. You know what I'm saying? I don't go into it like, oh, I want to get this person on the project. I want to get this person on the project. I'll wait to see what songs I'll create. You know what I'm saying? And once I figure out what songs I got, then I'm like, all right. Now I want to see, you know what I'm saying, start to get a vision for who I think might sound good on the track. You know what I mean? So that's how pretty much I basically do most of my features. And to keep it a band, I extended my hand to do features with a few different artists.
It got denied?
Nah, I ain't gonna say denied, but like certain things never fell.
Oh, okay.
Me personally, I don't be too pressed to do features. You know what I mean? And honestly, when it comes to my particular, you know what I'm saying, songs, my particular projects, I'm picky.
Yeah.
I'm a tactician. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have a project ready and just dissect it and build it back up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be, to me, like, yeah, I need to drop music, but there ain't no pressure on me, because at the end of the day, I really rather drop something that's timeless.
That's worth it, yeah,
rather drop
for
something
sure.
that I feel 100% comfortable behind, I can stand behind completely, before I just drop something and be like, well, here, y'all can have this. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the features with other people. Before I used to do just, if you send me a beat and I rock with you, we could do something. You know what I mean? If you send me a beat and but I rock with you, I still might do something. Now, I'm picky as hell. Don't send me nothing. And I feel like, I'm glad I got this, I can say this right now. I feel like a lot of people listen to my music and they just send me stuff. Like, they don't really take the time
to know your sound, like what?
Yeah, or like to even
that you love the little you love a sample in there.
certain things. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things, or like my content. You know what I'm saying? My subject matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The type of stuff I talk about.
Make it make sense.
I feel like a lot of people don't take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? And they just send me songs like, oh, he hot, he fire, let me get a, you know what I'm saying, feature with him. And I had to stop doing that because I'm not about to keep, you know what I mean?
Right.
Giving y'all, you know what I mean, certain, it just, I don't know.
It don't come as natural. Nah, I hear you. And so now on that note, like what exactly gets you on a, what do you hear in a beat that you like, you know what, like this is the one, I'm hopping in the booth, like punch me in, like what exactly do you like look for more or less? Or got a feel.
That's it. That's it. Cause sometimes like you will hear the beat, but that's not.
No, you don't feel it.
Yeah. Once you feel it, like you know, like, and a lot of times, like, I know if I like a beat probably within like the first 5 seconds. It don't even really gotta drop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the build up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I could probably tell if I like it. You know what I mean?
Which makes sense, yeah.
I'm picky as hell.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, bro.
Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm picky. Picky. So when people send me beats, and I always get people that send me beats like, yo, bro, you gotta jump on this fire. Yo, I made this beat, this for you, this, that, and the third.
And then you hear it.
And I'll be like, bro, did you really
ain't no way.
Like, did you really listen to anything that I rapped on before this? Like,
I could imagine. You know, I mean, you know what they say though. You miss 100% of shots you don't take. So you know how that go. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Waste your energy. Hey, that's what it is.
And I also tell people this. Just because I said no one time, or I ain't jacking this one, that don't mean like...
Yeah, no, it's not. Never.
Yeah, like, I tell people, nah, bro, just keep sending me stuff. Like, keep sending me stuff. I done told that to a few people, keep sending me stuff. When you send me that one, you're not even going to know it.
Nah, I love
just send it back to you and it's going to be done. You know what I mean?
That's fire. So, for a Trenchy the Guy studio session, man, what are some, you got some studio essentials that you need? Like
Reefer.
He's had a reefer. I dig it, bro. Is there a specific strain? Like what? The
good kind.
The good kind. They give him that za.
That's it. Yo. That's all I need, bro. Like, I done had sessions where I got, you know what I'm saying, the guys in there with me. I done had sessions where I might have a female or two in there with me. I rarely bring females to the studio. You know what I mean? Like,
why is that?
I don't like distractions.
True, yeah, very much.
Like, when I'm in the studio, I'm at work.
When you locked in, like,
yeah. Only leave me alone. You can't sit there and be quiet. And
right.
Just, you know what I mean? Chill. Like, you got a question or two here, cool, but like...
What's this button?
Like, or just... You would bring a female to the studio and then they asking you to... Oh, why you put my name in this?
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Sit down. Be quiet. Like, this ain't that.
Add to the vibe. Don't distract the vibe. Yeah, don't mess it up. Nah, I dig it. So now I got a question for you. I call this the 3 feet, bro. The reason why I call it the 3 feet, say Trenchy was hypothetically coming out, let's just say a self-entitled project, right? EP, 3 tracks. I'm gonna give you the 3 guidelines on the features you can have on it, all right? So for the first one, let's do somebody that is not here anymore, but you think you would sound fire with them. Trenchy featuring blank. Who you going with?
That is not alive no more?
Not alive anymore.
Not alive no more. I'll probably have to go Big.
Who? Big?
Yeah,
okay, fire. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Biggie. For the second one, let's go Dead or Alive, but like 90s and back. So like we talking old school now. Dead or Alive. So even if they dropped in old school, Dead or Alive, but still here. Who you think you sound fire with? You got Big so far.
You said the 90s and back?
90s and back, yeah.
So from 99 and back.
Yep. Dead or Alive. They could have dropped then and still
X.
out. X? Okay. Yeah. I thought you were gonna save him for the first one. So Biggie, X. Okay, cool. I'm liking it so far. And for the third one, somebody that's out now. The artist that's out now, you like, yo, I rock what they sound, like we would go crazy together. Who you picking?
I don't say this a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I probably said this in like one other interview, on one other occasion. A lot of people don't know this about me, but my favorite artist is Future.
Future? Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Like, I ain't gonna lie,
that's
like
interesting.
It's his level of creativity.
Like, yeah, he does have it's different.
Outside of that, like I'm heavy on the words. Like a lot of people don't catch how slick he is. Like how many and how extensive of a vocabulary and knowledge of things, different things that's outside of our everyday norm. Now, you know what I'm saying? He speak on it. You don't know what it is, but it sound like
right. Make you Google it. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. You heard him, he said sensational.
It's sensational, you know what I mean? Like he just, you know what I mean? He always been ahead of the curve, and it's one thing I always admired about him. Like from the jump, you know what I'm saying? When the first time you heard of Future, like what's the first Future song you heard?
Racks on Racks on Racks, probably.
All right.
Probably, I would think so, yeah.
From that song, from that era, remember when all that music and everything that was going on from that era to now, who could have predicted that type of trajectory?
Nah, nobody. His run is crazy. His run definitely needs to be studied, for sure.
Nobody could have predicted.
And a lot of down south artists definitely like kind of like took his like blueprint and like just sound too, of course, but for sure, I never thought about it like that. Yeah, 100%.
And that's one thing I really like genuinely admire about that man work. You know what I'm saying? That his catalog is from that to now like a
crazy,
ridiculous
run,
bro.
Now him just collabing up with Drake and all that, like he's took crazy amount of turns,
bro. Different, you know what I'm saying? Not being scared to try different things. Yep. Going in this pocket, going in that
R&B, all that, yeah.
But still being able to come back and keep the streets, like feed the streets, trap. You know what I'm saying? That you. Like you know what I mean? That trap, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I need like that's, you know what I mean. But I like it in different forms too.
For sure.
I don't just like one specific. Like, I like different forms. Like I like BSF music too. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of trap music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's dungeon trap music. It's pull back trap. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, but at the same time, it's calculated. You know what I'm saying? It's refined. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So that's how I look at it. Like, that's one reason I jack Future. You know what I mean? Really.
I like that. So we go in reverse. So you got Future. Who you said second? DMX, rest in peace. Yeah. And then you said Biggie, rest in peace, man. So that's and then of course Trenchy the Guy's on there. So that'd be a dope EP, bro. I'm jacking it. Speaking of features, man. So I heard I was listening to your new project, Tales of the Scale 2. Artwork is fire too. We're gonna talk about it after. And you had a track on there with my guy Pesci Kruger.
Yes.
And I love the simplicity in the song, but also the message behind it. Like the hook is like it feels simplistic because you're not doing much on it, but like you also saying a lot. There's a lot to unpack. Feel me? So let's tap into it, man. This is the Florist, Trenchy the Guy featuring the other guy, Pesci Kruger. Let's get into it. It's WCDB 90.9 FM. You already know I'm taking requests. 518-442-4242.
WCDB.
So special.
He planted coke, then he watered it. I asked him what he doing, he said gardening. The money rolls on some floral shit. Out the soil, but he flourishes. He planted coke, then he watered it. I asked him what he doing, he said gardening. The money rolls on some floral shit. Out the soil, The idea is just a seed to the bricks blossom. He prepped the onions, first he chopped them, then he zip-locked them. Said he try and keep his O's fresh, mixing up whatever he got left to some old pesh. Hit his baby mama, tell her get his stove set. She like, nigga, you keep fucking up my stove sets. He get the beating on that pot and call it stove sex. So if you ever need to grow a check, just follow those steps. Yes, he planted coke, then he watered it. I asked him what he doing, he said gardening. The money rolls on some floral shit. Out the soil, but he flourishes. He planted coke, then he watered it. I asked him what he doing, he said gardening. The money rolls on some floral shit. Out the soil, but he flourishes.
Gotta get a reference just to hit the section. We pop up with a tech like the instant message. These dummies crashed out just to get the lesson. I'm riding by myself, I might get a Tesla. Made a brick flip and had different questions. I was fucking up the whip just to get perfection. Had the trap house by the intersection. Feds rushed that White House, it was an insurrection. These was the same corners that I fell victim. Fiends having cold sweats, welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Seafood allergy, they let a shell hit them. It's getting hard to tell if hell different. Cleaning the rule, I put grams on a spoon. Sky ain't the limit, they put a man on the moon. Long live man, that was my dude. Yo, I wonder if my man on the moon.
He planted coke, then he watered it. I asked him what he doing, he said gardening. The money rolls on some floral shit. Out the soil, but he flourishes. He planted coke,
Any other
then he
ones for the
watered
project you
it.
want to play specifically?
I asked him what he doing, he said gardening.
My favorite.
The money rolls on some floral shit.
What is it?
1-800.
Out the soil, but he flourishes.
Like nobody really be knowing what my favorite song on each project be. You know? Like I tell people sometimes, like on Tales 1, nobody really know my favorite fucking song is number 7.
It's number 7?
Yeah,
Oh,
Black
okay.
Uma, 'cause that's my favorite song on that whole project.
How come?
It's the slowest song. But
Uh-huh.
it's the feel. You know what I'm saying? It's the aura of the song. You know what I
Be
mean?
back.
WCDB.
Yes, sir. We are back, man. We talking into the gardener, the florist, the one and only Trenchy the Guy in the building, man.
Big Trench.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That was a dope song, bro. Like I said, you didn't have to do too much on it. Very slow tempo. Very, the beat left you some space to talk your talk, and that was dope, bro. That was dope. Shout out to my guy Pesci Kruger.
I started to like the slow beats a little bit more like over the past years.
Interesting.
Like the slow beats,
Why do you feel that you like them? What about the slow beat?
they slow you down and they force you to think. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost gotta talk to the beat.
Yeah, you
know
have
what I mean?
to.
Like you can't be rapping. Like
Right.
you gotta you gotta make yourself one with the beat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your groove. You know what I'm saying? And do your job with it. So that's why I like them so.
And that was off of Tales of the Scales 2. And let's talk about the cover art, man. Cover art is fire. Who did that?
I had Mike Miller. I reached out to
Mike Miller. Shout out to my guy.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, that's tough.
Shout
bro.
out, hold on. Shout out to Jay Green.
Jay Green, yeah.
Mixed and mastered the whole project.
Fire.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Start to finish. That's my guy. He hold me down when it comes to getting projects done and recording it. You know what I mean? That's my go-to guy.
What's the studio called again? I forgot.
JGI.
JGI, yeah. Shout out to JGI Media, man, holding it down, man. They've been at it. He's been at it for a while,
I
bro.
definitely gotta show, you know what I'm saying, support and push the agenda for anybody that, you know what I'm saying,
For sure.
help me get this project together. As
For
far
sure.
As, you know what I'm saying.
Was it a long time coming with the project, or did it just flow? Oh, okay.
Cause I don't, like I said, I don't be rushing,
Mm-hmm.
and like I could knock out 14 songs, no problem.
Right.
But I want to allow myself the time musically to go through whatever, you know what I'm saying, I need to go through. Go through my throwaways.
Yeah.
Cause in every project, like I can't tell you how many other songs I recorded in the midst of recording this. You know what I'm saying? Some was for this, some was for that, some was for that, some, you know what I mean? But just to have that body of work where you could sit there and pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that, pick this, and get it to flow, you know what I'm saying, seamlessly that's the goal for me at the end of any recording session when it comes to putting the song together.
And what it's like in regards to you picking the order too, like, of course we had the fraternity as the intro, and then we're gonna get into the outro in a little bit, how to love a zombie, but yeah, so just even the flow of that, like, are you picking that? Are you having the people help you pick it, or is it just strictly you're like, nah, this is how I want it to sound, this is how I want it to flow, and this is what we going with?
My homies will tell you, like, I'm a stickler. Like, shout out to P Now, shout out to Ice, shout out to Grease, shout out to Smitty, shout out to my boy Slime, Telly, everybody, you know what I mean? I'm a stickler when it comes to, like, you know what I mean?
It's your art, you gotta be.
You know what I mean? And I know art is subjective.
For
so
sure.
Why wouldn't I want to portray it in a way that I'm most comfortable with?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The ball's in your court, so you might as well present it. Yeah.
But I definitely do take their agenda. I mean, they ideas, and you know what I mean, they air on certain shit.
So now even back to the cover art, man. So you had your faces on the scale, got the work on the scale. Like it's fire, and then the grams on the scale is 518. That's tough. Who, and then is this there's a picture of a person bottom right. Who's that?
That's my man right there, man. That's my guy.
Oh, the more I look, and there's a picture bottom left, and is there one top left too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so what's the significance of these people?
Right there, bottom left corner. Anybody that don't know, that's my bro right there. That's Tommy G. That's my man right there. That was the first. I was one of the first people that really like took the time to start pushing me. You know what I'm saying? Just outside of the music, like we gonna do the show. We gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He was the first person to like start trying to get me shows and make a show good at the show, get to the shows, and we got the little merch footage. Like that was my man. And I lost him. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
So, yeah. But then in the other picture, it's just like the bottom that's
right.
just a cold trap day. I don't even remember. Like I think it was just a cold trap day. Somebody came through with a camera. They was doing some documentary. And I just so happened to be outside one day, and they started asking me, like, chopping up, you know what I'm saying, about the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they asked me if they could take the photo. So I let them take the photo, and they sent it to me. That photo probably from, like, 2012.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was just a cold day on First and Lex. You know what I mean? Other photo on the top corner, that young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Active
Young
shit.
Trenchy, yeah. That's dope. And then, whose idea was it to put the 518 on the numbers on the scale?
Me.
Fire. Yeah. That's tough. Yeah, that's probably one of the best cover arts I've seen in a while. I can't lie. It's
and
tough.
You know what's nutty? It's crazy because that was supposed to be the cover for the first mixtape. But I could never find somebody that
to make it happen.
Yeah, every time I shared the vision with somebody, it didn't
they
like
just butchering it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's tough, bro.
I took my time and like the first time he sent with Mike, first time he sent me the cover, I explained it to him. He sent me something like, nah, bro, this nice, but like, nah, bro, like, He like, I don't think I understand. Like, break it down a little bit more. So then we went through it, like, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I actually sent him a picture of that, the scale. Like, I got this, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know, like, the scales that I promote the music with, you know what I'm saying, it's an actual functioning scale. So I took a picture of the scale, sent him a picture of the scale.
Yeah.
He did that, sent him all the little side flicks and
photos
stuff.
and stuff.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, it just basically just had to understand that he not gonna understand my vision just because I said it to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
understand that once he send me something, like, it's my job to like go through it with him and, you know what I'm saying,
Elaborate a little bit more, give him all the details.
yeah, and actually bring it to life. So once I, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's tough, bro. That's tough. I can't
that
lie.
one out.
Yeah, he knocked it out the park. Shout out to my guy Mike Miller, man. So you said that you've been promoting the project with, because Beast was telling me that too, that you had some type of like.
Yeah, the scale. Yeah.
Talk more about
actual digital scale. Like you could weigh whatever you need to weigh. You know what I mean? But it's just promotional use. You know what I'm saying? Like, you scan it, take it to the music. You know what I mean?
So is that hold on. So were you handing the scale out, or you were just moving around with the scale?
Oh no, the scales is for sale.
Oh,
like,
tough.
Like, you see me out in traffic, I got tails of the scale, mixtape scales, actual scales.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? I sell the scales. You scan the mixtape, and you scan the inside of it, take it to the music.
Project?
You know what I mean?
Tough. That's
take
tough.
it to the YouTube, the Apple links, and all of that.
Fire. Whose idea was because that's like that's giving Nipsey Hussle a little bit in regards to just like you know where the train of thought and like how can we distribute the music in like a way that the people can like receive it literally
and relate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could put it on anything, and if it's not something that somebody gonna relate to, or somebody actually, you know what I mean, want, and that's gonna, you know what I mean,
and it's usable too, so that's genius. Yeah.
Another thing, it gotta hold some type of value to it.
100%.
So once you got that, then it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? But the team, my man, you know what I'm saying? I think I forgot how he came across it, but he was telling me about it, and I'm like, all right, cool, yeah, like, just like, yeah, like, whatever, like,
right. Not thinking too much about it. Yeah.
Then because the way he was talking about it was like some extra, you know what I'm saying, process. So I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever. Then he told me like, yo, we found this. I'll type.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that'll work.
Fire.
Then we just, you know what I mean, went from there.
Somebody said on the gram, they said, can we see the scale? You got a scale on you now?
They in the car. I don't know. I ain't bring them. They on my page. They on my page.
And what page? What page is that? Let them know.
Trenchy
Okay.
the Guy on all socials. Yeah.
Trenchy the Guy, man. Make sure you copy your scale, man.
Yeah.
So now, let's
actually look. That's what it looked like. That's the scale right there.
That's
Minus the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, minus the work on it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Minus the face.
Yeah, that's actually the scale right there. That's the
tough.
cover to the scale. It looked like a CD case.
That's
swear.
tough. That's
it
tough.
looked just like a CD case. You seen it, and you swear. Like when I go to sell it to people, they're like, I don't want no CD. I don't got no CD player. But open it. You just open it. You're not even open it. Once they open it, oh nah, bro, that's crazy. Yo, it's fire. You know what I mean?
And I will say I respect because I'm big on branding, bro. And shout out to you with the Trench Gods movement.
Thank you.
And let's talk about that a little bit more before we get back into the music. So you got the merch, got you going crazy. You got the scales, you got the merch. How does one even obtain some of the merch? How does that happen? They hit you up directly or what?
Hit me up directly. I'll be outside a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Heard it.
Like when I say like people don't understand like Trenchy, like that's really like me, like I'm outside moving around on the regular. Like you could run into me and buy some merch. You could run into me and you know what I'm saying? You can see me outside and I'm still accessible to the people. Like,
Facts.
I live here, you know what I mean? I'm born and raised here, like you know what I mean? So
where does the so obviously your name is Trenchy the Guy, but where does Trench Gods, where does that branding come from?
The Trench Gods, the mindset behind that is, I say this, it's crazy where we from. It's a lot of times people walk out the door and they don't make it home.
100%. That's
It's
the
a
piece.
lot of times where people walk out the door and they gotta go through hell and hot water. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the bare minimum of their necessities, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of times where people gotta go through all types of unimaginable circumstances to do what they gotta do, protect their family, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. And I always say this too, like, there's people that go to work, 9 to 5 regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, don't matter what you got going on. Whatever you got to do to make sure that you get home to your loved ones, and you do that successfully on a day-to-day basis, you a trench guy. It's crazy. Like, I just on Facebook today, before I came up here, I seen they found 4 dead bodies in the abandoned building in Schenectady.
What?
You know
I'm just hearing about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
4?
Yeah, in one building. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you walk up Central, it's Walking Dead. You know what I mean?
For real, zombies, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and then, like, we lose people that I went to school with. You know what I mean? That ain't here no more because of whatever, you know what I'm saying, they infliction or their disease was. You know what I'm saying? Their addiction, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So, anybody that go through these circumstances and make it home to your family, you a trash guy. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, I like that breakdown of it. All right, so let's hop back into the music a little bit more, man. We got my guy Trenchy the Guy in the building. You said 1800 is one of your favorite tracks off of
1-800, yeah.
And why is it one of your favorite tracks?
1-800 is one of my favorite songs because lyrically, I feel like I painted a different picture. You know what I'm saying? I painted the content is familiar, but I delve a little deeper into it because a lot of times, like, when we're going through stuff, we don't understand, like, we way bigger than a lot of the situations that we be in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And sometimes we take in a lot of the negativity and we allow it to affect how we see ourselves. Or we take in our circumstances and our surroundings, you know what I'm saying? And we allow it to sometimes overpower how we really feel or how we really view ourselves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said in the song, like, we kings. Like, we labeled this, like, we kings. You know what I mean? So that's basically, like, just going through these circumstances and being, you know what I'm saying, in these situations and still feeling like I gotta make a way somehow.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a way somehow, like, regardless of what my obstacles is. You know what I mean? This is where I'm at. This is my mind frame, but, like, I'm still growing. I'm still building on something different.
100. All right, let's get into it, man. This is 1800. Got my guy Trenchy the Guy in the building. And this is off of Tales of the Scale 2, out now on all streaming platforms.
Yeah,
it's
good
your boy,
poetry right here.
You know that. It's your boy DJ Hollywood. It's Tune In Tuesday.
Say how you feel.
Till I'm skull and bones, it's mobile phones, my mini call center. Had to play the block and dish the rock, felt like a tall center. Is there heaven for a dealer? I hope he take all centers. From the ones who had it hard to all my powder soft niggas. I know he want the ball and I ain't tryna hog nigga, but my AI keep telling me he tryna cross niggas. He see the small picture.
So we in the building, man. Trenchy the Guy.
Ashes in a small fixture for my
Outro. Trenchy the Guy. Let them know, man.
Yo, Trenchy the Guy, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Catch me outside moving around, man. Good merch on deck. Hit me up. You trying to work. Tales of the Scale 2 out on all platforms. Yeah!
You already know it's your boy DJ Hollywood. Like, subscribe, share, drop a comment if you heard anything dope that you want to talk about, man. And be out of here.